Hello everyone, my name is Officiadan 247, your relationship therapist. Today we have a very significant topic that we love to teach today. Please, before we continue, subscribe to this YouTube channel and get notified whenever I post a video. Today we're going to talk about marriage languages, some things that you need, and characteristics that you need to make your marriage work and be perfect marriage and successful marriage. One of them is that communication. Communication is the key and is very significant and very important in relationship, in marriage. Communication matters a lot. With communication, you can able to know your partner more. You can able to know what they want, what they tolerate, what they don't tolerate. When you have a very good communication, a healthy communication in your relationship. Number two, know when to talk. If you know when to talk, example of knowing when to talk is maybe your spouse has been out there for whole day working out there, and all of a sudden he come back home and you all of a sudden blocking him on the doorstep. Start asking him a question. He or she is going to feel irritating. So you don't ask some people your partner a question in a place that is not conducive, when he's not comfortable and when he's not settled. Because when you ask a question, maybe your question may be right one, your question may be deserve an answer, but the manner you present your question and the time you present your question is going to be a problem. And that is why some people are saying that whenever I want trying to have a conversation with him or her, he blow things out of proportion because you present your question at the wrong time. Know the right time to ask a question. The right time to ask a question is allow him or her to do what? To settle down. Maybe at night, and the proper time to have a conversation as a couple is at night. By that time, everybody has taken a shower, everybody has settled down, everybody has feel comfortable. Then you can do what? You can bring up your conversation. You don't block somebody who is coming back from work and start talking to them, demanding for a question, answer for maybe something happened yesterday. No, you don't do that. When you start doing that, you are checking the foundation of the marriage, and all of a sudden the marriage can collapse. Because some people, when you tell some people that communication is very significant in marriage, they will tell you whenever I was trying to bring up a conversation with him or her, he's going to blow it out of proportion, and that is what is annoying me. They're going to narrate the bad part of the person without you thinking if this is the right time for me to ask him this question or her this question. The time you present your question matters a lot in relationship, and that is the one of the things that you need to learn so that you can make your marriage work, your relationship perfectly work. Two, learn how to stop in the middle of argument. When both of you are arguing something, people say that you need to agree to disagree. That is very good because there is no perfect man or perfect woman anywhere. So for you to do that, you need to know when to stop. When a conversation or argument is going where you don't expect it, when you ask a question and the argument is leading to somewhere else, know when to stop. A perfect marriage does not mean you're not going to have a problem or maybe disagreement in any point in life. You are going to have it, but the question is, do you have what it takes to control it and make sure that you settle the misunderstanding between the two of you? So please, you need to learn all this. So that is going to help you to keep your marriage strong and moving. So another thing is that in the middle of conversation, know when to stop and know when to listen. Learn how to talk last. Don't always be the first and always trying to be the one to close and take the final decision. That will help you also to know how to control your anger. Maybe you have a temporal issue. You know how to control it. That will help you so good to do what? To control your anger. Because maybe when maybe your spouse is talking to you with so much disrespect, you feel disrespected, you feel anything less, maybe you are feeling inferior. You have to learn how to control your anger. Know when to stop in an argument. Another thing is that you cannot always be right. No, you can never always be right. This is the things that will help your marriage to move on. Another thing you need to learn is learn how to say sorry. Sometimes say sorry even when you don't, even when you know that you are not wrong. Saying sorry can go a long way. But some people, because of their ego, they don't have to say sorry, because when they say sorry, they feel like maybe I am being inferior. So you learn how to say sorry in your relationship, in your marriages. If you learn how to say sorry, that will help you to do what? To achieve a successful marriage. Learn how to say sorry. Sorry cannot hold you. Sorry cannot stop you being who you want to be. Sorry cannot stop you, cannot change your name. Say sorry if you see that this conversation, this disagreement is leading to somewhere else. Say sorry. Apologize. It doesn't matter who apologized first. So what matters at the end of the day, someone apologized and the other accept. And that is what makes it cool and perfect. Another thing, don't allow any anger to start from the morning till night. Make sure you settle every disagreement between the day, from morning to evening to night. Make sure everyone was happy before sleeping. Make sure of that. Make sure that maybe you don't wake up in the morning, the next morning, I was angry because of what you told me last night. So when you wake up in the morning, you walk away from the house without even saying good morning to each other. That is very bad. When you're starting doing things like that. 2, don't reject anything your partner gives to you. Maybe out of anger, I was angry, I don't want to take it from you. No, learn how to do what? Control it, and make sure, learn how to settle every disagreement in the middle of it. Before the end of the day, make sure you settled any argument before going to bed, before sleeping, so that the next morning will be a fresh and a new day and a new dawn to both of you, so that you can plan something good from the beginning, from the morning, so that you cannot wake up in the morning with your rumpy face and the other one is maybe looking there, another one is looking left, another one is looking right. That is not good for a successful marriage, for someone who wants a successful marriage. Another one, you need to do what? You need to always carry your partner along. Because you're a man does not mean that you have to take every decision and think that whatever you said is right. Whatever you decision, no one has the authority to have the right to say no when you say yes. No, you don't do things like that. Always put a family problem, or you need a business, you need a personal, your family issues, put it on the table so that you and your partner can debate on it and do what? And come to the agreement of what to do. It can be school fees, it can be the personal business decision, it can be anything. Put it on the table. Ask a question. There's a difference between asking someone or telling someone what to do. We are no longer in 18th century. 18th century things, the way things were working is not the way things are working today. So you have to do what? Learn how to put things on the table. Let the cat out of the bag, so the both of you can able to do what? Trash things out without anybody feeling inferior. And when you make especially when you make your partner feel important, valid into the relationship, that is going to make it more interesting, because everyone will see it as a responsibility to put their opinion on the table. But when you think that, hey, everything I have to do it, I'm a man. When you always claiming to be the boss of the home and everything has to come from you, every decision is you, anything about you, everything about you, that is not working good, because someday there is what is called accumulative anger. The accumulative anger of neglecting your partner. You think that they are not good enough to make a decision for you. You think that your opinion doesn't matter. You think that whatever they say is not valid to you. All you need is just to do the things the way you want to do it. Neither wrong or right, you have to do it because you are the boss, because you are the man of the house. Things are not working that way. Bible even said that when two people are getting married, they become one. Now, when they become one, every problem, your problem become his problem become your problem. So everything is going to be there. That shit is going to be together. Everybody's going to work in together, so we can put those things together. That's Bible said that when two things are put in together, no man shall put asunder. So that is why you need to do what? Put every problem, family problems, on the table so that everybody can contribute. And 2, learn how to talk last. Patient. Learn how to talk last. Allow your partner to express her or his feelings, the way he feels about something, the way he thinks about something. Communication, wherever you think is not going right, call your partner, communicate like a good friend, communicate like a good partner, so that you can able to trash it out without any disagreement. Learn how to forgive. Forgiveness is a divine, but forgiveness, sometimes you forgive people not because you have to forgive people. That is right. You have to forgive people. Forgive your partner for what they wrong, because you yourself are not perfect. Then maybe your partner take a decision that maybe the trigger some negativity or something that is not great, something that is not working out perfect for the family. You need to forgive them and give them advice. Tell them what to do. Give them your own opinion, because, and two, again, don't always sacrifice. Don't always sacrifice. People say that some of the relationship therapists or advisors will tell you sacrifice, the relationship of a sacrifice. Yes, I agree with you. But there is some certain things that you don't sacrifice. If you sacrifice your relation, when you always sacrifice, you are the only one sacrifice. You are the only one sacrifice. That is what triggers what is called accumulative anger. If you always being the one sacrificing for your partner, he wanna, for example, I love to watch football, and she wants to watch maybe cartoon or something like that. And because I am the man, because she need to be the one to sacrifice for me, we need to watch the football together. Both of you should choose something that both of you, the person that choose something that both of you are comfortable watching. If your partner love football and you love cartoon or maybe horror movies and something like that, maybe you can choose any other movie together that both of you can watch at the same time, that you can feel both can feel comfortable. Because when you're always sacrificing to somebody, the day the person is going to do anything wrong, he or she is going to remind you, hey, I sacrificed for you when you wronged me. The other day I sacrificed for you, and that is going to be accumulated. And when you refuse to sacrifice to them at that point, they are going to be a very bad experience, because that person is going to blow it out of proportion and just to push things to go extreme, because they have been sacrificing for you, but you have not sacrificed. And maybe the one mistake they have made, you refuse to do what? To let go. So you need to always find a ground that both of you can be comfortable with. Both of you can be doing things together. Both of you can be having a simple understanding. Don't always sacrifice one person. No, because when the one person, if you're being the one sacrificing, one day you're going to get fed up. If you're being the one being sacrificed to, one day the other partner is going to react that she or he has been the one sacrificing in this relationship, doing all stuff, doing all kinds of, I quit my job because of this, I do that, and you don't want to do this for me. Okay, I hope you understand me. So that is the thing I'm talking about. You need to always look for a ground, a space where both of you can be comfortable in whatever you are doing, so that you can do what? You can get equal respect, important and relevant into the relationship, and everybody is not going to complain, because everyone is fully and directly involved in every affairs of the family. Thank you.